With excitement, the man lifted his light-reducing visor, and a clear view of Earth came into sight. Easing his mood slightly, the man grabbed the edge and flipped out of the airlock. It was mankind's first actual spacewalk. The man took a deep breath and let go. So far, all plans had gone perfectly, but during the second walk, he suddenly noticed the spacesuit's pressure was off, and gas was filling the interior, making it nearly impossible to move his joints. Bit by bit, he drifted back into the 12-meter-wide airlock, and finally closed the door before oxygen ran out. After calming down, they faced a new problem. To return to Earth, the spacecraft needed to stabilize then slow down, but after so many orbits, automatic stabilization no longer worked. The astronauts had to do it manually. On the first attempt, teammates managed to slow the rotation, but since the man was blocking the observation window, half the fuel was used without aiming at Earth, so the two unbuckled their seat belts. A teammate had the man grab his feet to steady himself while he looked at Earth, and made adjustments. Soon he completed the calibration. By then, the spacecraft was floating smoothly in Earth's second orbit. The two astronauts got back in their seats. The ship slowed and began falling toward Earth, but earlier nitrogen use had made their re-entry angle too shallow. They might bounce off the atmosphere back into space. Even if they made it through the atmosphere, they'd be off the intended landing site, but there was nothing the astronauts could do. Soon they felt gravity take hold, and hurried to put on their helmets, firing the reserve braking engines. The ship shook as it fell, but the instrument module failed to separate. Soon the entire ship was engulfed in flames. The unseparated modules tore apart, and even so, the spin from the weight flung their cockpits into an unknown area. After passing through clouds, one cockpit deployed its parachute, but below was a pine forest. The treetops pierced the parachute, but luckily the deceleration engine activated, and they finally landed safely. Opening the hatch, the two astronauts returned to Earth in the snow. At that moment, mankind set another unprecedented milestone in space.